Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Traders Brawl Podcast. I'm Adel, the host, and today I've got a super special guest with me, Siam Connor from Maincore AI, whom I have done events with, we have co-hosted, and whom I've met in many networking events in the past. Today is a special one because not only is he a co-host with me, but also somebody I recently formed a partnership, and I've had the best time recently. I like the best time doing it. For those who are new, welcome, and for those who have been with us already, thank you for staying with us. We are an educational platform. We are here to learn from new entrepreneurs every week and learn from what they're building and how we can apply that knowledge to our everyday lives. So with that said, Siam, how are you?
Hey.
How are you?
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course.
It's really great and pleasure to be here with you.
Don't be so formal, come on.
And I love what you're doing. It's an amazing thing in Dubai. Dubai and UAE governments and people, community, they really need such a people like you that they are doing the best things in this country and with society.
Thank you so much. No, thank you. It's funny how we met. We met initially at a conference, a crypto conference, I believe, in this year.
Yeah.
Or was it last year? This year.
Yeah.
Yeah. And from there, we did an interview, a standing interview, and I didn't think that we would cross paths again so fast.
Exactly.
Especially in the summer of this heat.
Exactly.
But we don't sleep in the summer. We're working. We're building, and you're working on Maincore.
Yeah.
Maybe tell us a little bit about your background of what you're doing and what you're building.
When we met, it was very nice.
Yeah.
I want to talk about this.
Sure.
It was very cool. And I was passing by, I was invited there from the event owners. And then I was passing by and you just catch my hand. I said, "Sir, there's a camera ready. Everything is ready. How are you? How's everything?" And I was like, wow, he's so professional.
Oh my God.
How someone can be so professional and so fast and so amazing, doing everything like on the right time.
That's crazy.
I love what you did.
Oh, thank you.
It just stays in my mind, and that's why I was like, okay, we need to do something.
Okay.
Adel, he's an amazing person to work with. We have to do something together.
Wow, that was a moment that I didn't have that moment initially. I just thought it would just be another interviewee because I do this all the time.
Yeah.
But then as I didn't know you would publish the video, I was like, wow, he published it. Damn, okay. Maybe this is something bigger than just an interviewee.
Yes.
And fast forward to now, we're co-hosting events.
Together.
One of the biggest ones in Dubai, at least during this time.
Yes.
So that's crazy. I love your energy. I want to know your whole story, like who are you basically?
It's amazing. I actually want to talk about a couple of things.
Sure.
That I never talked about before.
Sure.
Even the partners and the friends that I have, still they don't know this story. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to open up this.
Please.
So I'm coming from a very normal family with Iranian roots as well. And it was very cool that I born here.
Yeah.
And I raised here. I've been to US and I came back here as well. But all my life I've been here. I know how the heat of Dubai works. I know how the people are here. Everything, I've been there and I've been through everything, every inch of this country. Mm-hmm. It was very cool that I didn't come from like rich family, you know, very normal family, and we had a lot of issues. We had a lot of upside and down. I remember like we were living in a one bedroom with two dogs, one dog and two cats, and 8 people in a one bedroom apartment.
Wow.
And
in Dubai?
In Dubai.
Wow.
It was very hard days, hard times. We couldn't even move forward in the life. It was not easy. Nothing wasn't easy. Everything being so hard. And I was trying to be someone, trying to do something. But every time I wanted to do, I was pulled back by those energy that I was surrounded with, and I couldn't move on. And Dubai, it's amazing. I mean, UAE is amazing because whatever you are, in which position you are, you cannot blame UAE. You cannot blame the government. it's you, the person that you can blame yourself. And back then, I was like, in Dubai, there is everything. In UAE, there is everything. I can do many things. Why I cannot do that? Why I'm a star? Why we are having this situation in our life? And I cannot do progress. I cannot do anything. And I started working on myself, one by one, each one of day. And I started reading. I started to dig into everything that I could possible to reach somewhere, to see a light, that I can reach to the light, that I can be someone. And it was the time that I figured out that, yeah, I think the online work is good. Something online, it works for me. And
then you started your porn career.
Yeah.
No, of course not.
It was the start of it.
Are you serious? Really?
Yes.
Oh, we have to unpack this.
So in life, I was so upside and down. So we started with a normal family, and I was very high on business at the age of 16 to 18. I had 8,000 members. I was a leader to 8,000 people. On network marketing, MLM, if you know, the back then was so popular. And then after that, I was very down to the life, and we had with family very down to the life.
Why?
We couldn't do any businesses. Nothing was going right. Nothing was going.
This is after the MLM or
yes,
before? Okay.
It was after that.
But let's talk before. Let's talk like during it. How was your life during the MLM period?
I was wonderful. I at the age of 17, I had the yacht parties with 200 members of my teams, 200 leaders, and we were enjoying the life actually. And I was waking up 4 in the morning and sleeping 1 a.m. And that was the huge breakout through my life. So I learned a lot of things there. But after that what happened, it was 2 years, was the worst moment of life. But I think that worst moment, it was the time that I could build myself more, and so I can believe myself more. That's why I just draw myself to online businesses and online works and all this stuff.
But before we go there, I really want to know what happened where you got into the worst moment of your life. How did the MLM fail?
Actually, like 90% of companies, MLM companies, they're failing.
Oh.
After a couple of years, they're failing because there will be a lot of members.
It's a pyramid scheme.
It's a pyramid scheme. That's true. There will be a lot of members. There will be a lot of money, and they cannot repay back. They want to pay and pay, but it's hard for them and shut down. And they take a lot of money and they run away. This is what happened to me, and I earned a lot of money, but there were a lot of people that lost a lot of money.
I came across an MLM scheme in London, because when I was living in London, I came across it. People were inviting me to this event, and they would host grand events in hotels. There would be a great MC, music, and full like filled with people. And it looked like everybody, it was called ACN. All Communications Network.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard about that.
Yeah.
You heard about that?
Yes.
So that's an MLM.
Yes, that's MLM.
Was that the same one that you were in?
It's the same.
It's the same one.
No, not the same company, but it's the same
concept.
structure. Yeah, same
ACN, All Communications Network, and they would use the face of Richard Branson to say that, Richard Branson endorses technology and communication, but he has no involvement with this company. They would just use the face of Richard Branson as if he's part of this. And it almost gave that feel like, oh wow, we're part of Richard Branson's, branding or whatever. Something that has association with him. There was no association with Richard whatsoever. They would gather lots of people.
Wow.
And they would pitch to them all the sort of leaderboards of all the people who have done so well, as well as how to get to the next level and progress to the next level and progress to the next level. And wow, I thought that this was, I already knew this was fishy. I never did anything. And I just went for the networking as I continue to do.
Yes, actually the companies are using a lot of projects inside their shim, you know, they're using a lot of project to show others like, hey, we have this project, this celebrity is with us, he's with us, her with us, and they do a lot of push so people, they can convince and bring their money on the table.
And the best way that they would sell this MLM scheme is by saying, quit your 9 to 5, look at us, we made it work. We're going on vacations every couple of months. All you have to do is sell these products, sell these soaps, right? Sell these crunch bars, these nutritional foods, and get people to buy it monthly. Sign up to this monthly membership.
Yeah.
And you'd have to call people up and try to get them to convert. And I was like, I'm not a salesman. I'm not gonna do this job.
Yeah.
People equally, I don't know if they would buy it off me, if they would actually be sold by what I'm trying to tell. And they would have these get-togethers, these meetings with a whiteboard in the middle and say, this is what you have to do. You have to approach people and you have to ask them, you have to tell them to show them these products on the website and try to get them to buy it. But I was like,
that's true. You know what? The educational part is totally separate from the business. So I'm not against anything here, but educational part is amazing.
Yes, that's true.
When you go there, even to gain experience, it's amazing. You will learn a lot of things, a lot of educational, a lot of courses.
That's true.
That will level up the person and the personality of that person.
Yes.
So I think the educational part there is very good, but using it in the right company is amazing. But using it in a like very
for
bad
the malicious
company,
purpose,
that will be, you know, the scam stuff.
Right. So coming back to your journey and your personal experience with MLMs.
Yeah.
At the height of your career during the MLM period, what was the most amount of money you made?
I made good money. It was like I was sleeping and I waking up and so, oh my God, there's money in my account. And it was very fun. It was very cool. And I can say like I spent a lot, but I can say like as I remember, it was like around 1 or 2 million in dirhams.
In dirhams. That's about 200,000.
In 2 years with
dollars.
8,000 members. And I spent a lot, by the way. But I think that was the money I made.
What did you spend on?
Yachts.
Girls?
No, actually.
No girls?
No, actually. We were doing it on the yachts, meetings.
Meetings on the yacht.
Business parties, business parties and dinners. It was very cool.
Did you move out of your home and buy a new home?
No.
No, you stayed in your same home?
Yes.
With your family?
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting. Cool.
Yeah.
Interesting. So from there, and then how did it all crash? You were making all this money. What happened when that changed everything?
So I was enjoying the life.
Yeah.
And one day morning I wake up and I was like, no one is answering. The companies are not answering. Nobody is there. And wow, I went to the office. Office is closed. What's going on? So they just close everything and they run away.
Who's they? The one that...
Yeah, I remember the Dr. Ben, it was the CEO. But
CEO.
behind the CEO, it was the main guys that they...
What was the name of this MLM?
CNET International.
CNET? International.
Yes.
Interesting. And they just packed up and left. And was your money gone?
I made a lot of money there.
Right.
Of course, my money is gone. But when I started from the beginning of the company. I didn't lose, but I lost all my 2 years' works.
Of course.
With all the teams and everything. So I think if I go with an advice to the people that they are going to MLM companies, they can go with the companies with over 10 or 15 years experiences. Like companies that are very old in the market, that they're doing it, if they like to go. And if not, then it's fine. But MLM is good. Educational there, it's amazing.
It's good, yeah.
It's perfect. You cannot find it in universities. But find the good companies, right companies.
What were you selling in the MLMs?
It was packages.
Packages?
Investment packages.
Investment packages so they pay for the investment in order to invest?
Yeah, it was like a bronze, silver, gold,
different
platinum.
packages.
This kind of stuff and different prices.
And this package would allow you to create an account with a trading platform account and then trade?
No. It wasn't connected with the trade.
Oh.
I don't know what they were doing with the
just
money.
investment packages. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they
what
had
were the
an
perks?
account. So every year they could get double of it for 3 years contract.
I see.
So that was like, wow, nice deal.
Uh-huh.
Shake hands.
Shake hands.
Yes.
Did you have to sell a lot? Like in those meetings, did you have to sell the packages a lot? Take a lot of time?
Actually, at the start, so I work with the best friends of mine. So there is a rules that you have to bring 2 of your friends.
Mm.
So when you bring 2 of your friends, you work on them, so you don't need anyone else. That 2 person brings a lot of other people as well. But it wasn't take a lot because the structure and the educational side goes to the way that turns you to a leader, and people in your team, they praise you. They see you as a very large, big leader.
Mm.
And when you go to the table, it's 80% the deal is done. Because they're their friends and they influence to that
Of course.
investors already. And when you sit on a table, you talk, you show them the package as a presentation.
And how much were the packages?
Yeah.
Sorry, how much were the packages? Bronze, silver,
I
gold?
remember the most expensive one, it was $30,000.
$30,000?
Yes.
So you pay that, and then in 3 years, you get double. You get $60,000.
Yeah. And the contract was for 3 years.
And the contract was 3 years. So you pay that money and you wait until 3 years. But of course.
No. It was monthly you were receiving.
Monthly you'll receive it.
Yes.
And did they receive it monthly?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
The 3 years I was there, everything was good.
Everything was good.
Perfect, smooth.
So the way that you got recruited, or it was somebody selling to you, and you bought the package.
Exactly.
Aha. Which package did you buy? Bronze?
The cheapest. No, the cheapest.
Oh.
It
Below
was
bronze.
$1,000.
Below bronze.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was $1,000. But even though that $1,000, it was supposed to be triple times.
Triple, right?
3 years.
Uh-huh.
2 years or 3 years, I don't recall.
And how much commission would you make for closing a deal? Is there any commission from the selling?
Yes. There were commission, and everyone was a winner there. So I think it was 20%.
Okay.
Kind of.
And you reached a point where you had 8,000 people under you?
Yes.
8,000?
8,000. I had 400 leaders. 390 something leaders.
Wow.
Amazing leaders. And still we keep in touch.
And you would earn passive income because whenever they sell, you get a cut.
Exactly.
All the time. When somebody sells, you get a cut.
All the time. Yes. So I was reaching to the point that I didn't need to work anymore.
Oh my God.
I was waking up, I had money in my account.
Right.
And I was waking up, I had a couple of $1,000. And during the day, I had a couple of $1,000. And yeah.
Wow.
It was good life.
Wow. And then it all crashed. One day you woke up, the owners just decided to leave and abandon the project.
Exactly. So I remember I had $300,000 in an account when the company closed.
Shit.
So I lost there.
All that 300,000 went away as well?
Yeah.
But you couldn't cash out the money?
I could, but I didn't know they would leave.
Oh, of course.
Yes.
So then what did you do afterwards? And how did you process all of this in your mind?
It was not easy because 8,000 people under me, they're thinking you're part of that companies. But I was there like them as well. And so I had a lot of calls, a lot of discussions with the people, but everything been sorted out.
And then
Cool.
after this MLM, what did you do next to make money?
After here, actually the people who ran away, they keep in touch with me. They say we can do together one of these things and do one company, one more together. I want you to be
MLM
there.
together.
Yes, exactly.
Oh God.
And I was like, no way. I had a friend with me that time. I was so lucky that he stand up on a table in a meeting. He said, please go out. We don't want to work with you. We don't want to work in this. We love our life. We don't want to be part of these things. We want to live happily. And yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
And
it.
then right after this, so MLM, you said you once lived in a penthouse. When was that period?
That was when I started my FX company.
Let's talk about that now. Was that before MLM or after?
It was after.
Okay, so maybe let's move on to the now that. But before we get to that, was there anything in between?
Yeah, that we had the 2 years very down life with the family, and we were having monthly 1-bedroom apartments, moving cities to different cities to survive.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you try to become a musician? You mentioned in that period or before?
I know it was before
that.
MLM. Yeah.
Okay, but during this, so then, how did you start your FX company?
FX company was so just came like an idea. It was so cool because I was sitting on my laptop and I was watching movies, and then I received notifications on Facebook. And then I just click on the notifications.
Yeah.
I checked. Said, okay, if you can just put $10 to the upside, you can make it 80% income. So wow, that's cool. So if I just click $10 to the upward of the candles, so I can make it $18. Wow, that's amazing. Or downwards of the candle. So that was the...
Did it work?
It was options, yeah.
And it works? Like
It works.
You made 18?
I tell you now.
Okay.
So I didn't have any money with me. I was zero in life, by the way. And I asked member of family, can you just hand over me $50? And she said like, okay, here's my car, $50, not more than that. So okay, I give you back in 2 days. And I make that $50 to $500.
Really?
In 2 days.
Doing what?
In 2 days.
Just no, I know, but doing what exactly? Just trading?
Just trading.
What were you trading?
The options.
I know, but like currency for
Currencies like US dollars, you know.
Oh wow.
And I was like, wow, that's a good thing. Let's think about it.
Yeah.
And I found the groups. I joined to that groups that they were giving a free signals. And for example, for 5 minutes, do this trade upwards, US dollars and you know euro dollars. You can just trade. And I was so happy. I joined that group and I saw there is a lot of members there. There's a lot of things there. I actually turned that money to thousands of dollars and thousands of dollars. And I was so calm with that. I was going so good with that. I wasn't in a rush because I knew I had the 2 years in life. I was so down. This is my time to make something right. I cannot do any mistakes. I was going slow with that until a day I became an analyzer of the market. I tried to analyze the market. I've been through all the history of the candles of the market, different price actions, everything. I learned a lot of things. I read a lot of books, and it took 2 years. I did a lot of things. And then I told one of my friends, I want to open a group. I want to start my own company. Are you with me? I can name him Victor. So later we can tag him as well.
Sure.
So we run a company, we call it Magnex. Magnex Trading. And we opened the group and we set the goal together. We say like in first month, we need 100 people in our group. We shake hands and say, okay. So in the first month, we reached 1,000 members. And I made up to do a huge signals, and free, by the way, for people, and they earn a lot of money. So it reached to the point that we reached 100,000 people, 100,000 members, and we had the webinars every 2 days, different people, with 270 something employees around the world. And we had the groups on different languages, Persian, Arabic, Chinese, different. And it was going so well. It was going amazing. And people were happy. And we received unknown calls from brokers that you guys need to work with us. And we were like, sorry, we cannot. So to work with them, it means to misguide the people, because we were the leaders, online leaders to many people. They could listen to us, to our signals every time that we were sending the signals. And I joined to many groups with the micro Freemans, with the 100,000 of groups there, the most famous groups in the world. So I was doing the market analyzing there. Everything we were doing there as well. And to back to the brokers, we stand against them because the credit of yourself and your name is so high that we cannot be against that. And we were sitting at one day, very successful company, and we got hacked.
You got hacked.
Yes.
Before you talked about the hack, what was the most amount of money you made with this business?
$15 million.
$15 million you made?
Yes.
From launching your own Forex company?
Yes.
From launching your own Forex broker company?
Yes.
Wow. And you would charge fee? How would you make money?
It was totally free.
It was totally free?
Yes.
So how did you make money?
On trading.
On trading?
My own trading.
Really? You made 15 million from just trading Forex?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
That's crazy.
I found amazing way to do that. I code a robot for that. I did a lot of analysis. I did a lot of things. No one had it before. So it was just me, only me, that I had it. And I didn't share it to anyone. I just kept it with me. So I help people, a lot of people. And when I lost everything, I had money on my escrow account, the online banking.
Escrow account?
Yeah. Online banking, and everything just gone. They hacked my WhatsApp, my emails, my laptop, my computers, screens, everything. And everything was empty.
Empty?
Empty.
Including your bank account?
Including my phone.
Including your phone?
Including my phone.
What phone were you using? iPhone or Android?
I think it was Android.
Oh, thank God. I'm an iPhone user.
I think it was Android.
But still, okay.
And I was shaking
Yeah.
a lot. And I didn't know what to do. I was at home. My mom was there as well. She was there with me that day. It was crazy. And when I saw everything is gone, I was shaking and I hit myself.
You hit yourself?
Yeah.
You hit yourself?
Yeah.
Where?
Everywhere.
Everywhere?
Yes. And my mom, I saw my mom there.
Yeah.
And she was looking at me and she left. She didn't come to me. And she was crying there. It was the worst moment of life.
Wow.
That has affected me a lot.
Wow.
And it wasn't because of the money. I could make a lot of money after that. It was because of those people that they had trust on me, that I was making them money. I was happy with that. It was amazing that when they sent thousands of messages every day to you, thank you so much, you made my life. That broke me down a lot. And the next day I was happy.
Okay.
I had nothing. I sold my penthouse.
You sold your penthouse?
Yeah, I sold my
where was
cars.
Where was your penthouse?
It was in Dubai, JLT, in a hotel.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow. How much did you sell it for?
I don't remember. Back then it was 7.8, something like that.
7.8 million dirhams? Okay. What year was this?
2015 or 16.
Okay,
15, 16.
And what cars did you sell?
Porsche GT.
GT, you drove a GT?
Yes.
Love it.
And G-Class.
G-Class?
Yeah.
How many cars did you have?
I had 3.
You had 3 cars?
I had 3.
Oh, humble.
Yeah, it was it was good.
Porsche and Mercedes?
I had
G-Class?
and G-Class, and I had Range Rover autobiography.
Of course, Range Rover.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was amazing time of the life.
But you had to sell everything?
I had to, because I needed to repay the people, the places that I gave the checks and everything, so I could be clean. And thanks God, I end up clean up and end up fine. But again, I reached the zero, the level of the zero. So I had a lot of information. I tried actually to build a group again. I tried to open the case against those companies, but it didn't reach anywhere. But again, I went to the zero. And I told myself, wow, I cannot do anything online now. That's enough. The guy who at the age of 12 hacked many websites, government included.
Yes, we'll talk about that soon.
Yeah, and the guy who been into online and became the top science computer winner in region, he didn't want to do any more online things. And I told my friends and family, I want to do something so I can feel it. So I can just touch it. I can work with that. Physical thing. So, you know, it was just a mindset, you know, psychology. And I started with the cars business.
Cars.
So I was doing the cars.
So like when you say cars, you mean buying and selling?
Yes.
Or just selling?
Buying and selling.
Buying and selling?
Yes, so, cars business.
Okay.
So I was happy with that. And I had a friend, which is, he's working here downstairs, by the way.
Oh, he's working here, okay.
Yes. He was my friend for 15 years. And every month he was keep writing me a message. And it was a couple of years ago, and he was writing me a message like, let's do work together. Let's do work together. Let's do online. I know your abilities. I know what you can do. I know you for 15, 16 years. Let's do this. Let's do that.
Right.
And I was like, every time ignoring. Every day I will open my messengers. I will see a lot of messages from him. Every time ignoring. And one day I decided to reply. I said, okay, what do you want to do? I said, let's do this, blockchain, these things. And then it started from there.
And that's when you started Maincore?
No.
No, the Maincore was already before this.
Yeah.
What did you start after this? This person reached out to you. What did you start?
We wanted to start, but never accomplished. We wanted to start a metaverse tokenization platform.
Okay.
And the name was Onyx.
Onyx.
But we never launched it.
Why?
We finished everything. We never launched it.
Why didn't you launch it? Because it just didn't sell, or?
No, it didn't interest me to work with them anymore.
Oh, why?
I wanted to do it myself.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Interesting.
I needed genuine people, and I like actions. So if you're telling me today, let's meet here, and we meet at 3 o'clock, I will be here 2:59.
Good.
The action is very matter.
Yes.
The rest of the things, it can be talked about, but the actions is the best thing.
Right. Agreed. That's crazy, the story that you
Yes.
made 15 million from just Forex trading. Which platform did you use for Forex trading?
I was using XM, I was using IQ Option,
Oh, IQ Options.
I was using, what else? At some point, I don't recall. These two things I recall. Yeah.
Wow. That is, wow, I've never made that amount of money, but I also cannot imagine like the feeling I would feel after losing everything. And did you lose, did you say you lost this in all 1 minute?
In all 1 minute.
In all 1 minute.
In 1 minute.
Can you describe the day that when you woke up? Was it when you woke up?
So yes, I wake up and I was on my screens. I was analyzing the market.
In your penthouse?
Yeah. And the last night of it, my mom, she came to visit me and she stayed. Oh, that was a cool thing. And then I was analyzing the market, checking the market, news, fundamental, technical. I was checking, and suddenly everything turned off. Everything just, it was like a movie.
Wow.
It was like a movie. My phone, everything at the same point.
Just turned off.
Just turned on.
And you tried turning it on and it wouldn't turn on.
It didn't turn on, and after some times I turned it on and everything was clean up.
So you turn it on, it worked, but then everything was just empty.
Yes, even my phone was clean up.
Like photos,
It was
everything.
like everything new purchased today.
Photos, everything clean.
Zero.
Wow. In your laptop too?
Zero.
How did they hack you?
Because I was answering to every people that I could possible online.
And so you maybe gave information by accident?
Maybe. Everyone had my email address. Everyone had my information. Everyone had my phone numbers. I didn't secure myself. And I didn't set up 2FA. I didn't do security stuff. I didn't have good mentor that time on that.
But IQ options, are they still existing?
No idea.
Oh,
No idea. But I received a lot of unknown calls from different people.
of course.
That
Wow.
you need to work with us. We'll do this to you. We'll do this to you.
Crazy.
Yes.
Wow. And since this happened, what have you been doing since? When did this happen again? What year? 2015? The hack?
2015, I think, yeah.
So when 2015 hit and you got hacked, you had to take a career switch. I'm wondering, what did you do to survive after this?
Yeah, that was the thing. So I had savings, of
Right,
course, a
yeah.
little bit. And I had around $10,000 left.
Oh, wow.
When I was zero and cleaned.
Uh-huh.
I had $10,000 left. So, okay, it's fine, Siam. You have 10,000. It's not the end of the world. You can do something with that. So I bought a car and I sold
And you
it.
sold it. Which car was it?
The first car that I bought it was Mercedes 2014, red color, American car. And I turned $10,000 to $14,000.
Okay. 4,000 profit.
Yes.
From just buying it and selling it. Was it a new car or second hand?
No, it was second hand.
Second hand. And
Was
you just sold it
2014.
for a higher price.
Yes.
Interesting.
I bought it in auction and I sold it in person. And I liked it because it's paid me. I said, okay, I think I did a right decision.
Right.
And I went forward with that. And I did bigger cars. I bought better cars. I bought more expensive cars. And one by one car turned to two turned to 3, 4, 5, and I liked it.
What was the most amount of money you made in the car business?
In one car or in total?
Maybe in one car.
In one car, double of the price that I bought.
Okay.
So it was like around a car that I bought around $80,000. I sold it $200,000.
Wow.
So if you include the expense,
what car was that?
it was Bentley.
Oh, it was a Bentley. And you sold a Bentley for 200,000.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. So then from there, what led to where you are now? What was the point? Was there any in between selling cars to now? What was that in between moment or in between gap?
So when I reached to the good point of the life, like I was okay, now I can focus. I replied to that guy, was sending me a lot of messages, and let's do it together. Then it was the time that I went to online businesses again. We went to blockchain because I knew all the coding as well, everything as well. Already I knew everything. And so, okay, let's do it. But after we didn't want to collaborate together, I started my own company, Maincore AI.
What year?
It was 2017
Okay.
or 2018,
Right.
if I'm not mistaken.
You set up Maincore AI,
Yes.
which is what is it exactly?
Maincore AI is a platform, is an educational platform, which is innovative as well. And we do some innovations, AI. And there's a lot of services there that it's ready and we didn't launch it yet. So AI into educational platform, AI that creates another AI by prompting only, and AI that creates smart contracts and deploying it to the blockchain automatically.
Interesting. No, I'm reading your website. It says no coding, no creativity needed.
Yeah.
Just a few clicks and what, you get an AI?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So
you don't need to be expert at all. You can be a teenager and which is not into tech, and you can just see something and prompt, I want an AI to work like this, to edit my photos, to edit this, and it gives you the code and deploying it to the software, and you can put it on the Apple Store as a developer site, and you can sell your software.
Wow.
And you can charge people for that.
You've been doing Maincore ever since 2017, 2018?
Yeah.
Ever since. And at the moment, are you revenue generating? Is it still a startup? How's the revenue side of things, the income side of things?
Yeah, I mean, everything I spend on myself, but we didn't launch it yet.
You didn't launch it yet?
No.
Okay.
So everything is ready, but we didn't launch. We didn't want to launch it yet.
And why didn't you want to launch? Because we have 2017 until 2024 now. It's been a couple years.
Yeah.
Why didn't you decide to launch?
It takes a lot of time to build AIs. So it's not easy actually. It took time to work on it, to train them, because we don't use any other websites. We don't use any third-party websites or third-party API.
Right.
Everything is original.
Right.
Everything is for us.
All right.
And it's very exclusive. And that's why it took a lot of time.
Makes sense.
But it's worth it.
Makes sense. Wow. When do you think you'll launch?
I think by the next year.
Okay. And do you have a team, or are you all by yourself?
I have a team. Very good team.
Wow.
Amazing people. Lovely people. Good-hearted people. And this makes a good team.
But right now, since Maincore is not generating income, how are you able to sustain yourself living in Dubai? Are you working any jobs, or do you have savings? How is it you're able to live day by day?
I mean, I don't have a job. So I'm actually a private advisor to Sheikh Maktoum.
Oh, yes.
So I'm working with the government side as well.
Is that considered a job though? They pay you for that or no?
It's not the payment, but it works.
It works.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm working with the royal families of Ras Al Khaimah as well.
Okay.
And I'm involved with the Dubai Police Tech Department as well. And so that makes it everything make sense.
I love how you're doing all this.
Yeah.
Almost like a charity, and you're not being paid.
Yeah.
That is wow. Because I know what it's like to not be paid as a freelancer. I'm a freelancer myself. Media partnerships, doing media for other companies and brands, doing podcasts. I'm all about brand building.
Yeah.
Because I know when I have a proper portfolio, I will be able to charge one day. You're doing in a similar way. I don't know if this is the same reason that you're doing it for, but I know working in these high-level industries with private office, Dubai police, you're protected. You're working for the government.
Yeah.
It's the highest level of protection in a country.
Yeah.
There's great benefits for work with them, even if you're not being paid.
Yeah.
And the connections you make.
Yeah.
Priceless.
That's true. The good thing is that support is unlimited until you are right person for that.
When you say support, do they give you any financial support or just support like?
It can be there as well.
It can be there as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Of course.
Right.
It can be included many things.
And one of them being having a residence or a passport, right? You have a passport that's UAE?
Yeah.
Wow. You've got a UAE passport.
Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing. That's amazing. It's funny because the story that you're working for the government came from a time period where you hacked the government once.
if I want to go back, then it was amazing.
Yeah.
So
Let's hear that story.
yeah, age of 12, it was very cool. I sit on a laptop.
Yeah.
I was joining to a very large hackers website that was called Black Hat World, which is there, it still exists.
Black Hat World.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I joined to their websites and I keep connecting with them. There were a lot of hackers there, and we were having meetings, and they didn't know how old I am that time.
Right.
So every time I was lying about my age.
Yeah.
And then I learned a couple of stuff, and I was like trying to do something. I just searched, I don't remember, something on the website, like government website, and it came out like Dubai Embassy, the first one. I just clicked, I did my thing, and I went to the files.
You did your thing, as in you hacked them.
Yeah,
You hacked the Dubai Embassy
yeah.
at
And
12 years of age.
At 12 years of age. And I went to the website, but I didn't know what is it. I didn't understand anything. I even didn't know that I did it.
Oh my God. You didn't know you did it.
I didn't know that I did it.
You just did like a few clicks.
I thought maybe it's a bug.
Uh-huh.
It's a bug there that I
Right.
found the bug.
All right.
And that's it. Oh, I closed it. And the next day they came to our house.
They came to your home.
Yeah.
They knocked. They were kind. They were polite, or
Oh, yeah. They were
Okay.
very good. And they checked everywhere and they said like, there's no one here. And my father was like, what? What do you mean nobody here? Like, they thought there is an operation going on. And it turns out that is me. And I've been to a police station there. And
So wait. They said they went up to you. They said, did they ask you any questions? Did they ask you? Did they interrogate you
Of course.
in your home?
Yes. I mean, they said like, did you do something? I say, yeah, I did. I did.
You said you confessed that you hacked them.
Yes, of course.
Ah.
And then we went to police station.
Wait,
We're
wait,
sitting-
was
yeah.
their reaction calm about it? Were they calm? The police.
They laughed.
Oh, they laughed. Oh, wow. Oh, that's a relief. I was thinking, looking at what's happening in the U.S., the way the police brutality exists.
No.
That
Here-
doesn't exist in UAE.
No.
You
Not
would never
at all.
see that here.
Not at all. They understand the situations. And it was very cool.
So they took you to the police station.
Yeah, and they give me a burger and
They give you a burger
juice. Yeah.
and juice.
Yeah, and the captain there, and he asked me a question like, did you do it? I said, yes. Okay, no problem. You can explain to our team, tech team. I was explaining to them, like, guys, I did it this way, like this. I used this website, this. And everything is sorted out. And they just left us to go home. And the next week, one of the captains called my father. So like, bring your son to this station. And he was scared. So we've been there and they told my father, so you can go now. And I was like scared, like, what's going on? I said, don't worry, we take him to Palace. And I've been to Palace
Wow.
with good shakes that time.
What, they're bad shakes now?
No. I mean good people and amazing people, amazing gathering, amazing palace, lovely majlis.
Right.
We sit there and they were laughing to me as well.
Yeah.
They're saying like, this kid just doing crazy things with our stuff.
Right.
And everyone were laughing.
Wow.
So I was a tools and asset that time for the gathering, majlises and all this stuff. So it was cool.
Wow.
It was nice. So all my connections, all good friends of mine, it started from that
Hacking
age.
the embassy of Dubai.
Yeah.
I love that story. We have to wrap
So
up.
it's not recommended, please.
It's not
Please.
recommended. Actually, it is, because look where you are now.
No, it's not recommended.
It's still not recommended.
At all. So kids, be careful.
But wait, before we wrap up, because we're wrapping up now, but if you could go back in time and you were 12 years old sitting on your laptop, would you change anything?
Yes.
What's that?
I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't hack it?
Yeah.
But don't you think that's the reason you got all these connections? You got to go to the palace, meet the sheikhs.
Yeah. But I wouldn't do that.
You still wouldn't do it.
No, really, I wouldn't do that.
Why?
Because I was a kid, I didn't understand what's going on. Because it could leak to different hackers. I could do hack and other people same time would hack me from another countries. It could lead to different things. But I'm so lucky that nothing happened.
Right.
So I think that was a small things and it was wrong.
Okay.
But it turns out good. Maybe for someone else, it's in different rules, different things. Every day is changing rules.
So not recommended?
Not recommended at all.
No.
At all.
At all?
At all.
All right.
I love that after that thing, I've been to a competition in all region, GCC countries.
Oh.
And it was 10 people that they were naming them.
What kind of competition?
Computer science.
Computer science competition?
Yes. And
see, that's a good benefit.
Yeah. And
from the hacking, it led to this.
Yes. And then, I did it myself.
Oh.
I just put my name there from the school that time. And then it was very crazy that they were naming people top 10. And it came to number 1. I was telling my friends like, hey, this guy, he's smart. The first guy, who could be? And they were saying my name there. And I couldn't listen. I couldn't believe it that this is my name.
Oh.
And after 5 times they say it, and I was like, you mean me? I'm the one? I said, yes, you have to come up. And when I was going there, it was girls, guys, parents, families, everyone was there. And I was like so shocked. I was so happy.
Did you win the competition?
Yeah, I was
first place.
First place.
Wow, did you get any money?
I got gold.
Gold?
And
wait,
awards.
Gold?
No, it was,
okay.
I think, 100 grams of the gold.
100 grams of gold? That's still something. I mean, that's good.
Yeah. It's the next 2 days of that, my family sold it, so.
Of course. For money. You're going to use the money.
For money, yeah.
Of course, of course. Wow.
Well, it was very cool.
Wow, wow.
It was very cool.
Amazing, amazing. But would you say that if you didn't do this hack, it all started from the hack, if you didn't do this, your life now would be very different and you wouldn't have the passport?
I think so. I think. I mean, we cannot change the path, but we can change ourselves to generate new path.
Right.
So I think that what happened was just, it's my life. It should have happened.
It should or should have?
It should have happened. It should have to be happened.
It has to have happened, right?
Yeah.
Because it's your destiny. Yeah. Even if it's a mistake, I mean, sometimes, in life, you're tested. Sometimes mistakes are happen, but actually the mistake is actually to your benefit.
Yeah. I mean, every wrong decisions, every wrong movement, it can lead to better decisions. That's everyone knows.
Right.
Every successful people in the world.
Fantastic.
But as much as you fail, I think you can generate more success after that.
Let's finish up. We're going to finish up with one last question.
Please.
What is going forward now, what is your vision of Maincore, and what does success mean to you in life? It doesn't have to be just Maincore. What does success mean to you in life?
All right. To be really clear on this, and I really want to help people. Even with the Maincore company, in my mind is that to reach to a level of investing and funds management so I can help other people. I can help good entrepreneur, good startups, and people in needs of money, people in needs of food, people who don't have home or any places to stay. Because I was being down and no one could help us, and I can feel how does it feel. And I want to fix this. I want to reach to the point to help people, and of course animals, and I want to be free as well.
Siam, thank you so much.
Thank you very much for having me. Thank you.
My pleasure.
It was amazing and wonderful talk. Thank you guys for being with us. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Siam, we're going to leave all the links to your description. So your LinkedIn, your Instagram, we'll put it in the description. And Maincore as well.
Yeah.
We want people to drive traffic to to what you're building.
Thank you.
And hopefully you'll, of course, give back to everybody when you're at a position to give back, like you said.
That's a promise.
That's a promise. Wow. See that. Amazing. Siam, thank you so much once again.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you found this insightful. Please do check out his links, which I will leave in the description. For now, stay following our page, and we'll see you next time with new guests every week. See you guys.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you. Bye.